4, 3, 2, and 1. Just gonna give a quick reset, just a moment. All right, there we go. You see it?
Yes, of course.
And here's a cool intro. This was only done for the Nintendo version.
Nice.
That is impressive.
And a redone version of the song. Get a new quest. Alright. So we're just gonna go. This time it will be just Rugal.
Rugal.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Honestly, it's an underrated theme right there.
Yep. Prologue. Many years ago, a young warrior who was of the line of the great Erdrick came to Alefgard and defeated the dreaded Dragon Lord, restoring peace to the land. For many generations, the descendants of that warrior ruled Alefgard and the surrounding lands, including the kingdom of Moonbrook, across the eastern sea from Alefgard. This was added in for this Nintendo version as well. There, one day, the king and his daughter were taking a courtyard of the castle when the long years of silence came to an end. What in the world is happening? Cried the king. Majesty, said the king's guard. The castle is besieged by the forces of Hargon, the wizard. Hargon is here? Asked the king. Alas, sire, it is so. Then we must ride forth and do battle for these castle walls shall not stand long against the evil magic of Hargon, pronounced the king. Uh-oh. Excellent hit. Hargon shall not rule unopposed. Then the king spoke to the princess. Vas, make sure you're ready.
Okay.
Thy life is in danger, my daughter. Hide thyself, and whatever happens to be, thou must be strong.
But father!
Cried the princess. Hurry, commanded the king. I must go to warn my cousin, the king of Maidenhall.
Father!
Screamed the princess.
They're here!
You're such a brave beauty, the monster mocked her. The king was enraged. Touch her, and thou shalt not survive this day, he challenged the fiend. So, hissed the monster, thou must be the lord of this miserable sandcastle. But I think not for long. Ah! Then the princess gasped in horror.
No, father, no! Okay, this is a lot different, like, compared to the other ports.
Yep. Oh, they didn't have this in the original Famicom version. All of this was not added. I must reach the king of Maidenhall and tell him of our defeat. In fact, where the Famicom version starts fast is right here, on its way to Maidenhall Castle. That's where it originally started.
Okay.
The Nintendo added that scene. Thy wound looks serious. What has happened to thee? Never mind me. I must see the king. I have evil tidings. Cannot wait. Hear me, O king. The army of Hargon, the sorcerer, has sacked Moonbrook Castle from whence I came. The evil of his magic is great, and I fear he will soon rule all the world. Unless a monarch as great as thyself stands against him. Alright, Sturkio.
Rugal, my hair, thou hast heard the tale of this man. I hold in this task for the younger hands. My destiny lies on the difficult road, just as it did for Edric the Great. The Valhart is the line of Edric, and his doom is fine. Come with me now, if thou art ready.
Okay.
I am dying of smoking.
No, you're not dying.
Open my chest and prepare for my journey. Please, now listen closely, Rugal. Seek out worthy companions along my road. Cannock and Moonbrook, they are foes who are of Edric's line, and Brock will surely help free to defeat Archon's dark plot.
Okay. So, we don't need to worry about having take anymore. We also don't have to worry about stairs either, Vas, so those are 2 new improvements.
Okay.
Search about, opened it, and there we discovered the copper sword and 50 pieces of gold. One of the few treasure chests ever to have 2 items in it. And you see, much easier knowing that, so I can have the copper sword. You always start out with the leather armor. And there we go, so we have the Prince of Midenhall. Now, unlike the hero of the first game, Sturkio, the Prince of Midenhall cannot learn any magic. That would be his other 2 companions. But he can start, getting attacks. And you notice now we have more than 1 enemy.
Yeah.
Oh, you have multiple enemies. Alright. So our new command also is parry. That means to do guard. So, alright, let's start. I know it says Rugal, but because of the way that they do the names, so it's always 4 letters, so just Ruga. Woohoo! Slimes are a little bit tougher in this game. And get used to that awesome theme, because this is one of my... this is up there as one of my favorite Dragon Warrior battle themes. Right. Your first task, though, is you want to stay around Midenhall till you're about level 3, and then help make your way... You're going to make your way west to the first town. First town is called Leftwine. It kind of makes sense, Leftwine, because you're going left. But they do a good job, because the battles are much quicker. You know, they're not having to type out everything possible. They also made sure to learn from the first game, Sturkio, so you're not like, oh, I'm barehanded, I have no armor, nothing. No, in this game, they give you a copper sword to start with and some leather armor, so they at least give you a fighting chance, which is what you need. Your copper sword is very good. In fact, you want to hold on to it as long as possible, because when the Prince of Midenhall gets an upgrade, the sword will come in handy for the second character we meet. And this is also a nice redone version of the original Dragon Warrior overworld theme. Oh, yeah. Akira Toriyama had a little bit more creative input for Dragon Warrior or Dragon Quest II on words, so it kind of it shines in a lot of what you see.
I can clearly see that.
Yep. Oh, at least they kept these about the same. The Hershey Kisses, they still look the same. But yeah, it's starting out. It's not as bad as it was in the first game. So I don't feel like, oh my god, I can't. If I go 5 steps beyond this, I'm gonna run into a ghost or a scorpion and I'm dead. And as Vas can attest to, Dragon Warrior 2 brought a lot to the table. It is a night and day difference between the first game and the second game, just in complexity alone. Woohoo! You hit better too. You're not gonna miss as much. Hey, there we go. Wit and courage have served thee well, for Rugal has been promoted to the next level. Power increases by 2. Reaction speed, which was agility, same thing, increased by 1. Oh wow, big HP increase. Now, you'll be happy to know, Vas, there's still a little bit of RNG when it comes to the level ones, but it's not as crazy as the first game, depending on your name, you know. That was more so, your name was tied to what stats you would start out with, Sturkio, if you're wondering. But you see that? I'm already at 37, so
Wow.
I've already got a really, really good chance now. I'll do a lot more damage to there. I want at least, I want at least get 1 more level before I go a little bit further. So this is the perfect area. Slimes at this point are only going to do 1 to 2 damage. I'm attacking for 7, so I'm pretty much overkilling each one. I will also be happy to know, Sturkio, this game incorporated a little bit more of some of the stuff that they, the creators, did in their D&D campaigns.
Ew, nice.
Yeah. There you go. And of course, if I ever want to check my level, I just can talk to the king again, and he'll let me know where I stand. Those chests we'll get to in a bit. Doors are about the same, but this go-around in Dragon Warrior 2, you just need to have 1 key to open the specific door. Alright, Sturkio.
Aha. Welcome back, Rugal. As experience point, Rugal needs 12 to reach the next level. Have you wished to save ID in the Imperial Scroll of Honor?
Oh, hell yeah.
I have entered IDs in the Imperial Scroll of Honor. Now you wish to continue my quest. But farewell and good luck. All of us await the day that Argon is cut down.
Thank you.
Also, it's funny that they always ask us, do you want to leave the game?
That was due to the fact that, in Japan, Nintendo wanted to make sure that kids weren't overdoing it. So that's why they made sure that they put in kind of like a time limit for kids, so that they weren't falling behind on their schoolwork. Because remember, the Nintendo came out in 1980. Well, the Famicom came out in 1983, and it was like it changed the landscape of games in Japan. So that's why they're like, okay, you know, you can enjoy the games, but remember, you know, only play for a certain amount of time, and then make sure that you do something else, and then get back to it, so you're not too tired and fatigued. Because most kids, when it came to those types of games, they were very simple, or you could go through. All right, 1 big slug. There we go. That's the start of the big slug.
Big slug.
Look at him sticking out his tongue at me.
Yeah, it was a awful
Whoa.
the game time.
Yeah. Dragon, and also because the original Dragon Warrior was such a big, well, Dragon Quest was a big deal, they knew that a lot of people needed to take as much time as possible because you were grinding quite a bit. So that's like, okay, are you ready to go on? Okay, well, don't make sure you don't go too long, you know. And so that's what they do. Slime C. They always slime. Da-da-da-da-da. I know that this theme in general, Sturkio, has been remixed many, many, many times because it's a lot of people's favorites.
You don't say.
Oh yeah. All right, so luckily I'm almost near 100 gold. So that's good. But yeah, the only major thing you're worrying about at the moment is multiple sea slugs. But You can pretty much take care of slimes, and as the king said, we were not far from getting a level. Roughly, when you're about level 5, you can tackle the next big thing, but you just want to get to 3 so you can get to the next town, so that you have a better chance of fighting some of the enemies. There we go. Alright, power increases by 5. Big increase. Reaction speed by 2. By 3. Alright. Now we're ready to go off to left 1. And then there was that was also the kind of the redone version of the merchant sprite right there, Vess. I think they did a much better job with it.
Okay.
The usual guards, if you're wondering. Oh yeah, I can show this off too. These you'll get used to later. One who sets foot upon the travel door is transported to a distant place. Let's check it out.
Oh, wow.
There you go. So that's for later.
Let's see.
But it's just to show you a place you'll go to eventually. You will need a silver key to open these doors. The House of Healing, just like in the first game, you can detox, and it also gets rid of curses. We can also use the item shop right here. Dealing tools, so I can offer the... you get medical herbs, antidote herbs. Don't need anything right now. So, alright. Now for new challenges. You want to go up this way, because swamps still take 2 HP per step when you're on them. Iron Ants! There you go, Vest. First star of the Iron Ant. Ooh. Yeah, luckily with that extra level, I'm doing enough damage to take care of them. They don't have much HP, but still, they can still hurt at this point since I still don't have a lot of armor on me at the moment. Alright, and our new town theme. Welcome to Left Wine. Oh, Vess.
I've heard that the hair of our good king has been support to the battle with the evil sorcerer Haragon. What? Thou art the D1? Belong with D.
And then we can talk to this guy, so... Dealing weapons and armor. Yep. So, since we start with that, that's fine. You'd be like, oh, I should get the magic knife. No. It's not good for the Prince of Mightenhall. That's what we want to go for. So our next upgrade is going to be that chain sickle. So we really do want to save up for that. Chainmail we will get eventually, and leather shield will always be good for your characters. But at the moment, our next big thing, Sturkio, is chain sickle. Go get a quick sleepy here. And of course, he's only charging 6, so he's not ripping us off, at least. Not yet. Alright. Vote more! Sturkio, this guy.
If thou art poisoned, each step will weaken thy further.
Alright, and you can be this next villager.
Look for the bird left by the inland sea west of this place. It is by that route alone that thou shalt reach Monbrook.
Yes, we will be going there in just a little bit. There is some harder enemies there, so we want to make sure that we are over that. So, right now, this is another good place that we can just kind of explore around and make sure that we get some levels. And again, we want to aim for getting that chain sickle. It's really good. You will see a big increase in the prince's damage when he uses that. Hey, more Iron Ants. Boom. I think, Vass, they did an amazing job on that sprite work for the ants. What do you think, Sturkio?
I think it's a really good artwork for the NES.
Those were not dire ants. Oh, here we go. Big team. And I'll just get a save in so that I know that, because now here I can show you what you have to do is you have to make sure to pick your fights correctly. So I want to get rid of the big slug first. Drakey, he's mainly the same as he was in the first game. So here, I want to get rid of the Iron Ant next. Drakey's not too bad. But he still will have the most HP of the enemies. Alright, not bad. And the quick in rest. The only thing starting out is that once you have that chain sickle, then it's just a matter of going around to the right places to get them. But I can... I think I have enough I could probably show off the castle as well. So, the next area that you would also be going to is there's a castle up here. And that is... There we go, the Castle of Kenok. So we want to go there quickly. I saw the sky burning red on the southern horizon. Perhaps it was Moonbrook Castle in the flames? Who knows? So again, there's more doors. Different colored doors this time that we can't quite get into yet. And there you go, Vas. There's that sprite that you've seen so many times around of like the burly looking guy.
Well, it doesn't look as the parent.
Yeah.
It doesn't look as much apparent.
Yeah.
Like I believe it gets a bit more defined in later games.
Yep. I'll tell thee a secret. There's a silver key that opens doors of silver. All right, thank you. Sturkio.
What does it matter if people steal things? Or is still like a what happened?
Okay. And once again, House of Holy. I'll do the King of Kenok. Welcome, Rugal. Of experience points, Rugal needs 13 to reach the next level. My son, Numor, has already left on his journey. Please find him and take him as thy companion. Does thou wish to save the... Yep. So if you're wondering, to Sturkio, you don't get to name the prince or princess of Moonbrook. Their names are randomly generated based upon the name of the character that you have and all that stuff. So there's 6 to 8 different names that they can have. If you were wondering. With my son's help, thou shalt go far. Alright, Vess, I'll have you be the Princess of Kenok.
Alright. Who art thou, a friend of my brother's?
Yes.
And I shall give thee some advice. My brother has gone searching for the spring of bravery, but he travels slowly.
Very slow. She is not incorrect. Now, if you'll notice about the Princess of Kenok, she doesn't play much of an important role now, but in the latest remake, she actually becomes a playable character.
Yeah.
She's actually the fourth party member. Hey, a ghost mouse. They're not bad. It just all they're gonna do is really much attack. So that was just to show you that, like, you can the Spring of Bravery that she's talking about, that is actually to the west of Kenok Castle. But actually not to the west, it's to the east. But at the moment, we the prince needs to get some more levels in there before we tackle that. I said, even Drakey's, just because of the way that the HP is, they're still gonna hurt. Alright. And a level. Bar increases by 5 again, and by 8, so... Yeah, he's getting a lot, and then of course, you notice, like, it already quickly turned to red just because of the HP increase. So, these guys... try to run just because my HP's low. If it was like a one-on-one, like I said, you have to be very careful. Like I could see how I judge this one. Let me get rid of the big slow first. Yeah, they're still doing 3 off me. Yeah. So, Drakey has to, like, not kill me this one, but probably is gonna kill me. Nope, made it through. Okay. That was very, very dangerous of me. So, I'll get another save state, because, yeah, I need to limp myself back to town. Really wish the Prince of Cannock would have stayed still, because then it would have been easier with a second. Yeah, so your first big quest of this game, Sergio, find the slow Prince of Cannock, wherever he's at. No more, in this sense, yeah. I like that he's called No More, Vass, because it's just like, if only there would have been like an A in it, like Namor, then he would have been the character from the Marvel comics, you know, Marvel's own Aquaman, Namor. If only. But his official artwork, Dasher, Sturkio. His official artwork is that he looks like Krillin if Krillin had orange hair. Yeah, like if Krillin was a redhead, that's what the Prince of Cannock looks like.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he's got Krillin's face, no nose, you know, the black
well, blowing in the concept artwork.
Yeah. Well, it also in the game cover too. You know, for the Famicom version, Vass, he looks like he'll look like that too. Oh, speaking of such, Vass, do you want to, honey, do you want to mention what you got today?
I got Dragon Warrior 1 and 2 for the Game Boy Color. On a civil case.
If you're wondering, Sturkio, at Cybertron Video Games, they had the complete Game Boy Color version of Dragon Warriors 1 and 2, and I bought that for Vass for a Christmas gift. Because I love them. You're welcome, honey. Ooh, a tremendous blow. Ah! It looks so funny. That's what I like about these sea slugs. Once again, Sturkio, you're seeing where a lot of the D&D influences of, like, encountering things like this on your travels. Like Big Slug, or Drakey, or Iron Ants. So, we are making our way there. I still say, in the long run, you want to make sure that between level 5 and level 7 is recommended when trying to get to the Spring of Bravery. You can obviously do it at 5, but just having some extra tools on hand is useful. And yes, as you notice, Sturkio too, the new thing in this game is that when you do defeat some enemies, they will drop treasure chests, so you can actually get items from them. So that one that I fought, I think it was a big slug, he dropped a herb, so I can use that for later. Not as scarce as Storon. I do like that, Vass, that the colors change with that, see? Oh. But I find this, doing it this way, it's just, it's such a breath of fresh air from the first game. Not to take any away from the first game, but you have so much more that you can do than this one. Back to town. And I mean, we're still raking up the gold. Again, as long as I can get to as long as I can get the chain sickle done, then I feel good enough to make my way with Springer Berry, because then we can find out if the Prince of Cannock has gone there or not. We never know. And I can explain how those work when we get there. If you're also wondering too, Sturkio, the logic of how you target things is that if you had all your characters attack one target that's already dead, unfortunately they'll keep trying to attack that target that's no longer there. So you have to be careful how you do your commands. Final Fantasy 1 for the Nintendo also had this issue too, so they didn't automatically correct themselves to fight something else. So when you had to issue commands, do it correctly. All the Dragon Warrior games after 1 have this thing, gameplay mechanic. So that's why you need to be very strategic in how you do your commands. So you're wanting Vast, even by 4, it still has that issue where if you killed something and you target it with others, they will not go and target something else. Final Fantasy would fix that in 2, aka 4, and beyond. Hell, even Final Fantasy Legend would fix that as well. But you still wanted to make sure you were doing the correct thing. But, like, the good thing right now is, at this level, I'm killing most things, other than Drakeys in one blow. Drakeys and Ghost Mouse, I still need about 1 to 2, depending on their HP totals, because sometimes enemies can have different HP totals as well. They have an average, but a lot of times they can be over or under. Alright, level 5. Increases by 1. Ooh, big reaction speed increase. And by 4. Good level. Woohoo! And I also like the way they did the town sprites. Then they just little tiny box sprite, remember? That's all we got in the first game. So yeah.
It is the NES after all.
Well, it's also because you can see the time that Chunsoft put into the sequel. Because this was a humongous hit in Japan. And they're like, okay, well, we got a series going. We gotta step it up. And so they did. And this sold even more than the first game. So, at first thing, so remember that? Yeah, here's that place they're talking about. Hast thy travels taken thee to the monolith south of Bidenhall? Yes. Please say nothing of this. Thus.
The king of Genoi has left orders that no one shall pass alone.
So that is why we also need the prince, Sturkio. We cannot go to Moonbrook until we find the Prince of Cannock. That is a nice gameplay mechanic. That's kind of like the DM saying, but thou must find your companion, otherwise I will not let you go further. You see how things kind of wrap around there, and it makes sense? Like, you're gonna do this quest, whether you like it or not. Get out of here! Again, the only thing I wish is that the fights were a little bit more gold that you could get at the start, but they just did that because they wanted to ease you in. It's still not bad per se, but you will be struggling just a little bit as you're going through. Blah. Oh, see, here you go, Sturkio. See, enemies had the treasure chest. Seeing a treasure chest, Rugal opened it, and there Rugal discovered the medical herb.
Hi, Dasher.
Hey. Hey, Dasher.
You're just in time, Dasher. It's Dragon Warrior 2. With that really kick-ass battle theme. Fighting some iron ants. As you do. And I think this Kenok up here. No, that's still left one. So what I'm doing right now, Dasher, is that I'm trying to earn enough gold so that I can get a chain cycle, which is the Prince of Midenhall. That's who Rugal is right at the moment. So I can face the monsters in the Spring of Bravery, which is the cave that we need to go to find the Prince of Kenok, our next companion.
Nice.
Because Hargon, the evil wizard, has attacked the castle of Moonbrook. That was where the Princess of Moonbrook resided, and we need to get over there, but they will not allow us to travel to Moonbrook until I have my companion with me, as decreed by the King of Kenok. And that's a ghost mouse.
So, sounds squeak squeak.
Yes. Later on, they also have scythes in their hand, and they look menacing. There we go. And Dasher, how are you feeling, by the way? A little better?
Yeah.
Okay, good. We were worried about you. Boom.
Some infuriating missions in this game.
Yeah, we picked up a little bit on that last night. We're like, uh-oh. You're like, we hope Dasher is okay. Yep. So that's the Castle of Kenok, and to the east would be the String of Bravery. There you go. There's that ghost mouse again. Oh wow, one hit. Oh, this one. Right, Dricky and sea slugs. Bleh. Oh. Ow. Oh, and another metaphor. Why, thank you. What's that?
I hate Caragors in this game so much.
They still giving you trouble? Those Caragors?
Yeah. Although, good news is I finally passed that, ghoul, thing for my sword.
Good. Oh, yeah, the one where you had to fight all those, ghouls.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that ghoul matriarch was not fun. Because, she was poison attack. Like, you can deal with the spitters, but it's just because she was just had that poison aura, like that war chief you fought. Oh, yeah, here we go. 3 wild mice. Look at that, Vash.
Got it?
Look at them rolling around. Just when pushed, the poor fella is gonna fall.
Well,
Oh my goodness.
well, Sergio, here's your dire rats.
Dire rats? More like diet rats.
Oh yeah, yeah, they've been having quite the feast.
I think we caught them while they were feasting on cheese.
Yeah.
It was not cheesy at all.
The usual. Yeah, you like that sea slug's got his tongue out? Big slug. Yeah, at least now the money's getting a bit better. But yeah, we can go on this way. Mountains don't slow you down as bad as they did in the first game either, Vass. So that's good. I'm dead. Three drinkies. There you go. Again, suggested 5, maybe 6 when you get to, Springer Bay, right? Oh, I can show you off one of those medical orbs. Yes. Back to full. Big mouse. Ooh, dead. Defeated the trick. And then you go across this bridge right here. And then you go up here. There's the cave. Springer Berry. Ah, here you go, Vass. The healer. This is a very common enemy that appears in Dragon Warrior, Dragon Quest II onwards. So, yeah. Not quite as iconic as a slime, but yeah. That's why they're called the healer. They'll just continuously heal. See that, Sturkio? No matter what I do. Heals again. Heals again. I don't know what their MP supply is. They have a pretty high MP supply. Ooh. They have about near 20 HP. You have to kind of beat them to the punch, so like I did. Oh. They are a good amount of experience points in gold, though. Alright. So, Sturkio. Here's another big change from the first game. You don't need to have a torch or the spell Radiant anymore. So, after they learned their lesson after Dragon Warrior 1. People didn't really like stumbling around in the dark. So, now, you can go as you like when it comes to things. That's why I make sure to have my maps up, just in case. So I know which way I'm going. There you go. The encounters are still about the same, though. So, that they didn't get rid of. But the enemies did not see thee. Mm-hmm. Books up. So because of the fact that this is all, like, the String of Bravery is all one thing, they don't have to worry about doing transitions, and I'll show you. Alright, level 6. Increases by 2. By 6, very good. Increase by 3. So when they go like this way, boom. Iron Ant. You done fucked up, Iron Ant. Should have brought you in for reinforcements. That's more like it.
Wait, which character stands still so I could write it back here? Thank you.
Oh yeah, because you have some of those captains, they can actually be killed instantly with a Karagor finisher.
Yep, I did finally had a fair Karagors, and oh boy, he was fun to chew on. Num 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 num.
Nice one. Alright, so I'm gonna search here. And there I got a medical herb. In fact, I will use that. Pretty easy enough. For the starting cave, it's not bad. Did not see the... Oh, wow. That's your own fault. Oh, yeah, Dasher, how did you like my pork bento box tonight?
It looked amazing. Actually, I didn't see it just yet.
Oh, it was delicious. Don't worry, Sturkio, after this, cave, you'll see what happens with the Prince of Cannock, no more. But, I was just gonna let you know, since Vass is doing the Princess of Moonbrook, you would be Namor, the Prince of Cannock.
You guys know about that legendary captain that killed me before? The level 18? He's dead now. I murdered him.
Treasure chest.
Oh, also, Dasher, I remembered what was your dwarf's name character from the D&D.
What was his name?
Rocka.
Yeah. Rocka.
I wish I would have, I don't know, in Baldur's Gate 3. Would have made a whole story with Clover just getting into a new dimension.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the amount of times that Clover was near death?
Mostly all the time.
Many times.
Like, Clover, where's Clover? I think he's dying. Good damn it, Clover.
Clover, what the fuck? You have like 50...
Yeah, like, thank God if Clover couldn't get himself back to normal, at least Ranfer had simple mending at the end of the fight.
Mm-hmm.
Like, alright, I can repair you for 1 HP and that's it.
I'd have to protect poor Clover every time.
Yeah.
Like, Clover, please don't die. Clover, stop dying. Clover!
Well, at the same time, I'm at least glad that Bronco didn't get caught in fire. Just a man that beard. Oh boy, gone in a flash.
Yeah.
If you're wondering about that chest right there, Vass, it can have anywhere between 15 to 30 gold, so I got the better end of the bargain of getting 29 gold.
Nice.
Oh yeah, as I mentioned to Sturkio, Dasher, Dragon Quest, in a long run from Chunsoft, it was a lot of their way of doing their D&D campaigns. How this how the games play out. But as you can also see, Vass, much easier time than the first game, just getting around doing stuff. So, the only two things there, don't need to go that way, just take the long way around. The only two chests in this place is just one that gives you a medical herb, and the other that nets you 15 to 30 gold. Unlike Dragon Warrior, the chests do not reappear, so they're just one and done. Take that. And you know what's also good, Strikio? I got enough for that chain cycle now. Man! Guys, one at a time. I'm not used to this many ones, I'm just used to one-on-one battles. This blew a lot of people's... I know, this blew a lot of people's minds. It's like, all of a sudden you go from one-on-one battles to multiple enemies per battle. Like, what? This ain't fair.
Oh, yes it is. You just gotta be well equipped enough.
Yeah, this is how the DM wanted to do it. Okay. Thick mouse. I knew, Sergio, you get a kick out of these mouse enemies.
Yeah.
There, Dasher, here's your dire rats.
You're right, but they're more dire.
Did we encounter any dire rats in our campaign, or no?
No.
No.
I know we fought a ghoul that almost killed me.
And some skeletons. Alright. Dasher, I want you to voice this guy.
Okay. Welcome to the Spring of Bravery. Art thou seeking the Prince of Canuck?
Yes.
Well, Canuck. Only a moment ago he was here. I think he's going to the Maidenhall Castle.
Maidenhall, yes.
Maidenhall.
All right, so then watch when we talk to him again, and then we say, "Art thou seeking?" And then I say, "No, I'm not."
I shall anoint thee with this water and wish thee well. You know that Eldrick is kept by a brave
A token
hero.
of Erdrick, yeah. Yep. All right, thank you.
Goodbye.
Oh, he is correct. Yeah, he is correct about that. All right, and I found a medical herb. Woohoo! And that's it for this game. So you just basically ask him once to find out where the prince is, and then you do it again because he gives you a free HP recovery. It's a way that if someone didn't realize and they're like, "Oh, I'm really hurting," then they have a fighting chance to get out of here because until you find the Prince of Canuck, you know, Maidenhall can only attack because he never gains MP. He's just a pure fighter at heart, but he can equip the best weapons and armor of the three characters, as well as the line of Erdrick items. Vas. Only the Prince of Maidenhall can have it. It's how they made it equal, you know. Yeah, this really imposing attacker, but he can't heal himself. He can only do one-on-one. You know, he can fight multiples, but it's just gonna be like one attack at a time. Oh. Also, the dungeon music is a lot better. Less like where it keeps the tempo keeps going all over the place. Alright, thank you. And we are out of here. Piggies. So, taking the advice that we learned, we need to make our way back to Maidenhall. That'll be next up. We can actually go along here, so we don't have to go the long way. But we will have to go across these two bridges here, because going south does not... you think it would lead to Maidenhall, but Maidenhall is blocked by mountains, so we do have to go around. You may be tempted to go back to Canuck, but do exactly what he's, the guy at the Spring Bravery said. Go to Maidenhall first. More ghost smells. I always find that as long as I've got a good gold lead, by the time I make it back to Left Wine, I will have what I need to get the chain sickle. Darn it! Ooh! Nice feet of the enemies. Oh, and another treasure chest. And look at that. See, Vas, haven't had any need to get any more herbs at the moment. Not saying that's bad, but you should at least spend a little bit and you'll do so later. And back to the... There you go, Dasher, back to the Hershey Kisses.
Nice.
Yep. Yeah, they just... Because I outlevel them by quite a lot, they are not really able to land much of a hit. Yep.
Yo, way too quick for them.
Hold on, Sturkio. We're almost there.
Oh, we're just yawning.
Yep. Alright. Back to Mine Hall. Unfortunately, I don't have fairy water on me, so I can't just, you know, skip a lot of battles. That, comes into more place in Dragon Warrior 3 and then Soshi 4. You get actual spells that allow you to disperse enemies. There you go. Yep, 8 and 8. More Hershey Kisses.
More just kisses.
Mm-hmm. All right. Okay, Sturkio, get ready.
Welcome back, Rugal. Of experience point, you will need 75 to reach the next level. Wow, you are wisdom. The wisdom kind of was here. But now he's off to Windy Hall. Looking for V, I believe. Perhaps
Yes.
wish to save ID in the Imperial Squadron. Okay. They went to ID in the Imperial Squadron. What you wish to continue like this? Very well, and you would look. With the Ergen is just done.
So he says that, oh, he's taken off for Mine Hall, but that just kind of leads you astray. He took off for Left Wine. That was a little, if you're wondering, Vass, that was a translation error right there. He should be saying he took off for Left Wine, but he says, no, he took off for Mine Hall, but I'm already in Mine Hall. I know, it confused a lot of players. It just means go to Left Wine.
It does.
Yeah. Oh no, because it could get you confused. Then you're just like keep going around, and then you're like, "Where did he go? I'm at Mine Hall. What do you mean?" So it's like, "Oh, I'll go to Cannock. He's not at Cannock. Okay." They say he's at the Spring of Bravery. Then you go back to Spring of Bravery. Oh, he's not here. Go to Mine Hall. Not realizing you just, as soon as you're done with Mine Hall, go to Left Wine. Oh yeah. They even kept that in the Game Boy Color version of all things.
Which is weird.
Yeah, it's funny though. Oh. Slime, you going down? Nope.
Gonna have to get you down, boy.
Yep. Alright, so now we finally making our way to Left Line, or those ants don't get in our way. Ants and pants? Yeah, you get me ants and pants for.
Disgusting little ants.
Well, I mean, if D&D made ants intimidating like this, you could have a good enemy. Oh, Vass, feel free to share the gift I got you in the server. You know, like to show the pictures and whatnot.
That would be very neat.
Okay, so Sergio, there you are.
Finally.
All right, let's talk to Namor. Ready, Sergio?
Oi, friend. I am Prince Number of Canuck. Are you my cousin from Midhall? Ah, it is as I guessed. I have been seeking thee so that together we may oppose Athon. Come, let us go forth.
Yep, and also the famous join theme. And behold, that's Prince Canuck. So, he doesn't start out too bad. He will have his own inventory. He's got a club and leather armor. He also has a spell, so he starts out with a spell of heal. So think of him kind of like quasi-hero from the first game, but way, way weaker. Not even we're close to like the power that the first game's hero had. Do I want to deal weapons? Yes. So, big thing, get the chain sickle. Yes. Yes! And get the leather shield. Yes, indeed. Not anymore? Okay. So, the reason why I did that is, first of all, I want to equip the chain sickle, the leather armor, and the leather shield. Now, the reason why I saved that copper sword, Sturkio and Vess, is because Namor can use that. So it's much better than his club. So give that to him right away. Give him the copper sword, the leather armor. And luckily he starts out with leather armor too. So it's nice that you don't have to worry too much. And then now you can sell the club because these are the only two characters that can use that. Yeah, nobody else can really use the club. Alright, we can sell at the item shop. Sell the club. 45, yep. And you know what, that's good, because now I can get the Prince Canuck as well a shield. He can... Some of the early stuff, Sturkio has some crossover that both characters can use it, but you'll notice after a certain while, the Prince of Mindhall is going to be wearing almost all this stuff, and the Prince of Canuck's not going to have many options. Namor. Alright, splendid, Namor. No. Eh. He needs as much equipment as possible, because the enemies will start going after him quite a bit. Alright, that's a perfect one. Alright, sir. So, we don't want to go off to Moonbur. Yes, because Namor is very weak right now. He needs to get some levels.
Yeah.
Now, we can start fighting. And yes, I just wanted to have you there, Sturkio, because now, canonically, I had it be so it'd be Rugal, Sturkio, and VaStar as the characters in this game.
Neato. But what about Dasher? Dasher is the support character that everybody loves.
Well, not yet. That'll be in the next game, Dragon Warrior 3.
Okay.
Hey, so you notice too, my chain sickle doing a lot more damage. Oh, by 4. Okay, there you go, Namor. So, and of course, the good thing about him is he's got his heal spell just in case. Heal doesn't cost as much as it once did, so that's also the beauty of it. Alright, Drakey, Namor, hit the big slug. See, by 16, like that chain sickle. They bring the chain sickle back quite a bit, so it's very, very handy, and a very iconic weapon. There you go. You want to get him at least between level 3-esque before we go to our next cave, because the next thing we want to do with the Mightenhall and Canuck is to go to a cave in order to get that. Remember those silver doors that we couldn't open? Well, we're gonna find a way to get that silver key to unlock that. Ooh. Yeah, he'll do way more damage with that copper sword than he would the club. It's just nice that he came prepared, but you want to drop that club post-haste. Alright, so Sturkio, you got promoted next level. Your reaction speed went up to 3, HP increases by 3, and maximum MP increases by 6. That means you just get to cast heal more often. You end up being the healer of the group. That's the funny thing. Now that we have an extra party member, now it's double. Goodbye. The next big thing that we would want to get our two characters would be chainmail, because both of them can wear it, but it's not quite as like a big factor right now, given I did get both of them leather shields, so it's enough to get through the next cave, if you're wondering. And still just get into more one more level before you take everything for it. Alright, Drakey and a more. Oh, no. Because the next cave actually does have 2 levels. It's not too bad, but you just have to make sure you're ready for it. The antidotes are about the same, you know, stuff's about the same, but again, getting it now means you don't have to worry about it later.
Oh, did I?
About Dragon Warrior 2 Sturkio is that they kind of pack the first part, and then by the second, like the halfway point, then it starts opening up a little bit more. But right now, it's still kind of a linear path's way of doing stuff. You doing okay, by the way, Vash?
No, nothing. I just accidentally,
Okay. Was that again? Yeah, I know you were working on an asset, so. Yeah.
Well, it's not it. It's just a side project that I like to do.
Okay. But yeah, like I said, Vash, feel free to share the gift today in the server.
Okay.
Yeah, because Sturkio's curious about how in good condition the game was. Alright, there we go. Alright, got another level, Sturkio. Well, actually, no, it's Rugal. We got another level. Power increased by 9. Reaction increased by 3. Oh, here you go. You did get a level. Sturkio got a level. Power increased by 2, by 2, by 1, by 4, and you learned a new one new spell. Woohoo! That spell would be Fireball. Yes, Sturkio, you learned your Fireball. So, nothing really left for us to do here except go to that cave, because we need to find more enemies that actually have the gold needed. So, at the moment, we shall leave. And then once we get said armor, then we can make our travels to Moonbrook. Wow, mouse. Ran away. Mouses are notorious after a while, Sturkio, especially with the power creep. They'll start running. They break and run more than some enemies. That the more if I fix it. Ran. He'll gain more levels as we go through that cave, so I'm not too worried. 3 may think like it's a very low starting level. You'll get through it. Ah, Meta Bobble. One of the newer enemies. They can be dangerous, can poison, so you always want to get rid of them first. No bueno. Alright, past Kanok. Enemies, not see thee. Across the bridge. Lake Cave will be over here in this direction. Anyway.
Come back.
Of course he ran away. Told you that mice always break away. What has served Sturkio well? Promoted next level. Power increased by 1. Crash speed by 2. Maximum HP increased by 3. And max MP by 2.
For serving Sturkio well, will he be with some green beans and white rice?
Alright, so, Big Cobra. You want to at least just make sure that we save here, because cobras are another one that can potentially poison. And they hurt. Big Cobra. This will be probably your most powerful enemy that you come across right now. So I got a couple medical herbs. Use on to more. And then here's the lake cave. Alright, let me get my map up. Alright. We're just gonna get a quick save. And there, discover the medical orb. And another one. 17 pieces. Oh. Magic ants! How you like that sprite swap there, Sturkio?
Pretty cute.
It's still not that tough. But they do know some magic.
Oh no.
Sleep.
It's gonna change.
Fell asleep. Did not fall asleep.
Oh.
Woke up. Did not fall asleep. Did not fall asleep.
Dasher, we may be in trouble. We may be in trouble. We don't want to put to sleep.
Oh no.
Magic ants. Sleep. Did not fall asleep.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Alright, Sturkio, you gained another level. We're actually increased by 4, by 2, and MP by 2. Oh, 2 big rats and 1 healer.
Oh no.
So,
Ratatouille, it is not.
with a healer, and then Sturkio, I'll show off your fireball.
Yippee.
Fireball. Alright. There you go. Dodge. And you'll be happy to know, Sturkio, that all monster classes, they usually have about 2 or 3 different variations. So this is already the middle variation. Yeah, they kind of go through them. Some monster variations they go through quick. 3 big cobras. This one we want to be careful. You see, that's what I mean, because they have a chance to do those poison, which we really don't want right now. Oh,
Sure
fireball.
We are.
Excuse me. They can also potentially drop a chest, so they are worthwhile to do. Yeah, so that's just how poison works. Just keeps sapping you a bit. You're okay at the moment. This go around I want to use on the more. Alright, so this next level, before we go down, we actually want to go left here. Ah, the magicians. So here's your first attempt at the wizard enemies, Sturkio and Vas. You may remember how they looked. This is the start of how they made the magician enemies kind of resemble the ones that you fought.
Oh.
Get rid of them quickly. They can also cast Fireball. Very dangerous. Oh, yeah. There you go. Let's go over here first. Search it. Yep. Antidote herb, just what we needed. Use the antidote herb on the mower. Go this way first. There's a couple more chests you can find, and then down south will be where the silver key is. There, discover the wing of the wyvern. That allows you to return back to any place that you've saved before. And earn 43 pieces of gold. Good. And then just... there you go. Centipede. Also a dangerous one.
Okay. Okay.
It has a lot of armor. Yes.
Okay. Okay, I'm back.
How you doing?
So, like, my intentions are, well, I wouldn't say my intentions, but somehow I feel like I may need to go back to the bathroom again.
Okay. You didn't eat something bad, did you?
No, I hope it didn't.
Hey, no, take your time. I'm just making sure I am playing it safe. Alright. I will use one, and then Sturkio shows off another fireball. Fireball.
Yippee.
Ooh! Smoke that. And there we go. Always, Chris, because again, I'm not at the point, Sturkio, where you know antidote yet. You will learn antidote later. Alright.
So what do you miss?
Not much.
Basically, we've made our way to the lake cave, and, we're just making our way to get the silver key now. We're now fighting magicians, and the second tier of the rack group. Yeah. Oh. Ow. Not fair. All right, I'll take care of that one magician. No more. You start fighting the big rat. Luckily, that's why I invested that chain sickle, Sergio, because like I needed that power just in one shot. The magicians hurt. Oh God, do they hurt? They are not fun at all. Centipedes aren't too bad. You can actually have Numori use a fireball on it. Fireball. Ooh. See ya. Alright, served Sturkio well. You have gained level 6. Power increased by 1. Reaction speed by 4. HP increased by 2. MP increased by 2. And you learned 1 new spell. So the spell you learn... Look at that, Sturkio! Now you finally learned Antidote. Being poisoned all that time, you finally learned a spell for your book. But this is important, because we got the silver key. Alright, and then I want to use this on Rugal. And then the silver key I will entrust to you, Sturkio. Bug Cobra. Fight that big Cobra. And more. Bug rat. Bug rat. There you go. Doing a little bit more damage, Sturkio. Swung the sickle. Oh, I was also mentioning Vas. I think you heard earlier that chain sickle is another one of those, just like Copper Sword and Club, that is almost prevalent in every single Dragon Quest. Iron Claw would be another one. That's much later. Not this game, but later ones. Broadsword. Axes are hit and miss as far as if they've been in a game or not. And then our last treasure chest. The medical herb. Good. Oh, the nasty cobras. I'm not too worried about this one because actually, since you know Antidote now, Sturkio, that's much better. Boom. Done. Alright. And good thing, I think we're close to getting 1 chainmail. So that's good. Big rat. You done fucked up, sir. Get out of here. Now you fucked up. You fucked up again. You have fucked up now. And Sturkio says that he is going to cast Cure Serious Wounds. Alright, you cast Cure Serious Wounds. What's that, Dasher? Dasher said something. Big rat. Alright, Big Cobra and Numo with the big rat. That's fine. I guess I can heal myself from the poison. There you go. Nice job, Sergio. Have served Rugal well. Promoted to the next level. Power increased by 1. Reaction speed by 3. By 2. Alright, and Sergio will cast Antidote on Rugal. One magic ant. One magic ant gone. And then, just because, let's give Rugal a better chance, a medical herb. Herbs just as powerful as they are in the first game. Oh wow, a little combination. Okay, we go with that, and Sturkio fights the ghost mouse. Oh! Still not bad. Investing in leather shields is more important in this game than it was in the last one. You could go for a little bit without having leather shield, but in this game, giving that small defense boost before you start getting better armor needed. Same for 3 upwards. No, never miss the chance of getting accessory armors. See ya. Now, I could use that Wing of Wyvern, but I'd rather save it. That's just me. Ooh, bubbles. See what we do. Not bad. Bubbles were first appeared in this game, Sergio, and just like slimes, they would keep coming back. But their experience. Metal baubles also appear in this game as well. Very rare, and they're actually more sought after than metal slimes. So before we take that one, we're gonna go to left wine first. Alright, let's see where we stand on that. I think we may have enough for chainmail. If not, we can always save a little more. Alright. What you got? Alright, chainmail is 40. Close. And then here you go, Sturkio. Now we can show off that key that I gave you.
Ooh.
Sir. And this is a lottery. We don't have a lottery ticket. Sometimes you get those from defeated enemies, and other times you might get them from you might get them from buying items at the item shop. They'll give you a lottery ticket. So if you find a place that does a lottery, then you can play lottery. And I can get into that too, because that was the start of the chance mechanic that would appear in subsequent ones. It wasn't the start of the casino. The casino would be Dragon Warrior 4, and monster betting would start in Dragon Warrior 3, if you're wondering this. But what we want to do is we want to take that key that we found and go back to Maidenhall real quickly, and then I don't think there's anything that we can get in Cannock with it, because Cannock was using different doors. But Maidenhall, we can just we can get some info, essentially. Right away. Actually, check Cannock. No, I'm mistaken. There really isn't anything that we could get in that one, so... Alright, never mind. Swing around, go back. we'll just we only need about 5 gold for the chainmail. That's not bad. And then we will make our way to the next town. Slugs.
Alright. I have to go.
All right. Have a good day at work, as always.
Have a good day. You too. And
See
see
ya.
you. Bye.
Bye-bye. Alright, got enough. Most important thing, get the Prince of Midenhall, that chainmail. Don't bother with the magic knife. That's a big important tip. Maybe it's better in certain games, but in this game, don't bother. You know what you're doing. You can get away with not needing it. All right, chainmail. Yep, much better. Oh, actually, I don't need it there, but I can sell up my leather armor because it does sell for a good price. Sell the leather armor. Ooh, yes, very nice. Keep the wing of wyvern. One medical herb. Yes. There you go, another medical herb. And one more. Nope, that's it. Okay. Oh yeah, forgot it. At the inn. Yes, please. Alright, now we can make our way to that shrine. I could have stayed to get the other chainmail, but you can do it on the other place too. Whoop. Gerd. So for this go-around, Vass, I will try to see about getting the Princess of Moonbrook for this segment, and then probably just make sure that you're ready to go on our travels, and then after that we can see about the next big hurdle that we have to do.
Okay.
If you're wondering. Yeah. You feeling okay, by the way, or is it just something you feel that you ate, or whatnot?
No, I feel fine.
Oh yeah, how was that Cold Stone ice cream?
It was really good.
Was that mint ice cream?
Yes, mint ice cream with both regular Oreos and golden Oreos.
Oh yeah, you got the mix-ins? Nice. Yeah, that's the one thing at Cold Stone. The mix-ins are always good. Marble Slab Creamery was another place like Cold Stone, but Cold Stone is pretty much the go-to. But I've been, if you can find a Marble Slab Creamery, they're just as good. And they do exactly how they do it. They do it on a marble slab. Alright, whoop. Also, if anyone's wondering too, I will be doing, fans out there, I will be doing the Game Boy Color versions of the Erdrick trilogy too, because, Vass would like to do the, are you doing the Super Nintendo versions?
Yeah, the translating Super Nintendo versions.
Yes. So I'll be doing the GC ones because I do have, a good amount of knowledge of those.
Okay.
Please go through. And they're very fun too. Alright. Centipede. Uh-oh. A lot of armor. Think of it like the Scorpion, but it's not too bad. It can't hurt the Prince of Cannock more so than it hurts Prince of Midenhall. Good amount of gold, though. Think of this like the Swamp Cave Vass, just without the headache of having to keep using a torch or radiant. It's almost laid out the same way. Okay, and we made it across the continent. Whoop. So, our next town that we are going to go to is Hamlin. Hey, another centipede. Alright, and Sergio says, Fireball. Oh, you didn't dodge that? Too bad. And Dasher, how goes the power struggle? Good talk. Alright. Fireball. Tremendous blow. Nice. Yep, there we go. I don't mind because centipods give a lot of good gold. May think it's excessive, but here we go. This is the town we need to get to. And we need to get one rest in before we start, I think. Oh, and Village Inn. So if you're running Vass, this is the town of Hamlin. Goodbye. Ghosts may wander this world under moon or sun, and at times they may even be recalled. Some say that there is a tall tower and a brave adventurer may find the cloak of wind. It can save thee if thou falls from a great height. You don't say. Alright, and if we go here, I say, hey, we dealing with, what do you got? What do you got? Nate can purchase the chain sickle. Not bad. The iron spear. The Prince of Cannock Vass will want to have that one, but much later. You really want to be looking to get that broadsword. That will be your best to use for quite a bit. As far as Cannock, he won't be getting anything other than the iron spear for a long time. Chainmail is what we'll aim for next. Full plate armor is great later. And of course, while it looks nice, like, hey, I should get that steel shield. Don't. It's not worth it, and I'll show you why in a bit. In Hamlin, not all is that it seems. Talk to everyone, or appearances may not reflect the true person. This is a vital clue. So, Vass, I want you to, this character. Might not, using, So why is the dog following me? We don't know. But there's nothing we can do with said dog at the moment. But it's good to know that the doggo likes us. Even here thou can record thy deeds with Imperial Scrolls. Yep, 605. Oh, so Prince Cannock's up next. So, our next job is to figure out what happened to Moonbrook. Done one in need. Dost thou have a lottery ticket? No. Some merchants give out lottery tickets for free. Yes, they do. Your own tools. What can I offer? right, so now this guy will actually give us fairy water. Again, not needed, but I can still try to see if I want to do anymore. I think they kindly. Yes. Medical herb. Buy the medical herb. We'll carry it. Thank thee kindly. Nope. Sell. Rugal. And have you sell the wing of Rurburn. 60 pieces. Hey, thank you. Nope. Sir, can I have another medical herb? It's like, I thank thee kindly. Yeah, I'll get another one. Because I haven't had enough medical herbs. No. Okay. This helps just in our travels, because, man, these enemies are gonna start attacking us bad. Alright, well, bye, doggy. Oh, hi, doggy. So, our next thing, Vass, is because we're in the area of Moonbrook, so I kind of explore around to see what happened to Moonbrook Castle.
Okay,
The enemy's gonna get tough. Alright, take it easy. And here you go, Vass, the baboon enemy. First appearance. They're very powerful. Even with that chainmail on, they're like, nah, son. You playing by my game. Turkey gained a level. Increase by 1, by 2, MP by 5. So, we see all these bridges over here. There's a lot that we can do in this area, in the map. Let me just pull up my handy-dandy map. So, where we're starting from, because we're at, Hamblin. We actually want to go across this way, and we're going to make our way over here. You may think, I should go to Moonbrook. Well, you can. It's just like Hawkness. It's got a lot of powerful enemies in it. And the thing that they're going to tell you is like, oh, woe is me, what has happened, da-da-da. But look, guess what? In this area of S, now we fight zombies. And Numo says, I'm going to do a fireball to that healer.
It sure says the zombies were later renamed to Orc.
Yep. Good. Yeah, that's a type of zombie. You do that. All right, zombie and Numar, you do that. Attack that. Oh yeah. For sure. Take that. They have a lot of HP of any of the enemies here. Even more so than the baboon. But because I made sure to stock up on med herbs, I'm alright. There we go. Terrible party. Alright, healer and Umachi. Luckily, healers, their command pool is they're always going to heal non-healer enemies first before they heal themselves. So you can exploit that by making sure that you deal with them, and then they'll just keep wasting their turns healing the creature that doesn't need the healing, but whatever. Zombies can also guard, so it just means that they can take less damage. When they do surround, that means that it lowers your chance to hit. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Surround is kinda... it's iffy. He was really just standing guard again. Enemies had a treasure chest, seeing chest, opened it. 67 pieces of gold, so I got extra gold. Woohoo. Can I go to woohoo? Woohoo. One zombie. Okay. I can deal with one zombie. I think he's guard. No, he wasn't guarding it. He just hurts a lot. That's all. Ooh, a tremendous blow. Zombie, are you dead? Yes, you are. Since you have this extras. So we want to go to these bridges over here. So you see these 4 bridges around? Well, 3 bridges around, I should say. So just like with Hawkness Vest, we actually want to go into that little swamp over there. Oh, smoke! Oh yeah, smoke Vest! Evil smoke. Neat, huh? They don't have much HP, it's just they're harder to hit than some enemies. You can actually kind of avoid dealing with them. They don't have much HP. They will try to cast spells. It's like their big thing. You know, Numo, you do the smoke. 1. Oh! Like I said, not very good. Stop spell. Hey, cool. Doesn't work on Mighten Hall. That's all they're useful for, is casting stop spell. Right, so what we want to do is just search around this area because there's an important item we need. You can find out in Mighten Hall Castle, or not Mighten Hall, but Moonbrook, what you need to find. What we need to find is that item right there, Vass, that would make a return in many other Dragon Quest games, the Mirror of Ra.
No.
Very important. Yes, it's very important. Alright. No more, heal yourself. Okay. Ooh! There you go, Vass. Army Ants. So we finally up to the 3rd tier, and the last tier of the Army Ant tier. Or the Ant tier, I should say. Alright, Numo, show off that fireball. Army Ants are special because they can also attempt to call reinforcements. Yep. And they called for reinforcements. In a way, if you allow them to keep calling reinforcements, you can attempt to get more experience out of them, since each one will just keep adding to the XP pool. It's not bad. It's a good way of getting that stuff. Alright, 27, 10 pieces gold. Good, because I'm almost close to getting Nemora's chainmail, which he will need. Centipod. Close. They hurt now, but another level, so they won't hurt us much. And the biggest thing we have to watch out is for packs of baboons. And a Magidrakey. Alright, so for this one, Rugal, you take care of the Magidrakey. Numo, Fireball on a Big Cobra. Nice. Plus, rules, poison. Oh, whatever will I do? Boom. Oh no. Thank you. Make sure I gotta get a quick save, because this area tends to always have some nasty, nasty creatures around. Like, I could probably get into one more fight. Let's see, can use some med on myself. Because it's also a good leveling spot. In the future. Ah, there we go. So Big Cobra and Magic. out of here. Defense. So defense is basically, it'll just keep decreasing your defense to you have 0. You have to use it multiple times, so it's not really effective at all. It gets better in subsequent Dragon Warrior games. Big Rat did not see thee. Alright, start attacking. Hit. Oh, you actually didn't run away. Interesting. Big right. See ya. Alright. Good, because I have enough to get that chainmail now. Just a couple things before you wrap up.
Okay.
Oh yeah, almost done best. Yes. I would like chainmail. Pneumo. It seems I must carry more things. Alright, well, we can fix that. Yep, Pneumo, use it herb on you. Hey, yes I did. Thank you. I would like chainmail now. Give it to Pneumo. Thank you. Nope, not now. And then for Pneumo, give him that copper sword. That lovely chainmail. Wonderful. And then we can sell that leather armor. Selling leather armor. Yes, please. Thank you. Let's sell more. Good day, then. Alright, let's try our luck in that. Maybe the merchant will find us like, hey, I can sell you something. Or give me a lottery ticket, at least. What? Oh, man. I swear, these merchants. Nope, okay. So we'll have to come back, because, like, it is vital. I do want to get a lottery ticket, because I'm trying to show off that thing. Just to show you how lottery stuff happened at the start. I'll give it to Numa. Yes. Medical orb. Rugal. Yes. Medical orb, please. My god, you're being stingy, dude. Oh, you're being very stingy. Sell him back, please. Yep. Yeah. Go through this. Yep. Yeah, try again. Oh, wow. You're just gonna be stingy like that, dude, aren't you? Yeah, you know what? I guess he's like, could you buy something else? Okay. Fairy water. Wow. Dude, you suck. Give me a goddamn lottery ticket. Okay, here we go. With my compliments, here's an extra lottery ticket. Alright, no. Alright, so Vass, you ready to, for the lottery?
Yeah.
Okay. This one requires a little bit of finesse. Step right up, welcome Laura. Out there going to play. Yes. Wish to hear how the game is played. As the lottery wheels spin, push thy controller button to stop them. 3 suns mark wins the first prize, a golden card. Golden card reduces prices anywhere around the world. So it's like, think of it like a VIP card. 3 stars mark second prize Wizard's Ring. And this is the start of where you find the Wizard's Ring, Vass. So that's the whole restores your 8 MP but can break after a certain while. So we want a quick save right here. Because I actually want the 3rd prize, if I can. Maybe for the prize too. Let's play now. Alright, here we go. See how it goes? Oh, that was close. Congratulations, I'll give you a lottery ticket. Alright. And then, yes, I'd like to do it again. Yes. Nope. let's play now. And then just get a quick save. All right. So I'm looking for... Ooh, close. 3 slimes I will mention in a little bit, but I'm looking for a moon, if I can. Nope. 3 hearts. That is the cheapest prize that will get you a free medical herb, which is kind of bleh. All right, that's what I'm looking for right there. So I only do this because I can manipulate it, but yeah, getting moons is tough. And you'll see why I want the moon prize, because one of the better ones you can get. Nope. All right, quick look. Oh, almost. Gets harder on the second and third ones. So apologies, folks, but this is important that I do it now. It'll save you a lot of money in the the scheme of things, as far as why you need to do this. Oof, close. But any other version, you may be able to find a way to manipulate it, but it's all just a game of chance. May not be rigged in your favor. And you have to spend a lot of lottery tickets. Not quite. Nope, not yet. Oh, that was so close. It does try to stop you from getting moons at times, because it either wants to give you slime or it wants to give you heart. Yeah, almost every time. But again, keep manipulating it. Ooh, the precious sun. I will not try to get the sun thing. It takes too long. And really, the discount isn't that. It's not that major. It's a 15% discount. I mean, if you're really penny pinching and you don't care about your levels, yes, you can. But you do want to at least get some levels at certain points to make your life easier in this game. Oh, close. Ooh, so close. Ah! Almost there. Wow, it actually gave me a star. Interesting. Nope. Stars aren't bad though. Like if you're not looking for moons, then stars for extra wizard rings are always good. You find a few later on, or the slimes. I will mention what they. Ooh, there we go. Because the slimes actually come in handy if you can get about 3 lottery tickets. Right, save state it. Not quite. All right, there we go, Vess.
All right.
Hey, Muts. Congratulations, thou hast won the prize. Number 3, the Wizard's Wand. That's why I did it. Well, perhaps some other time. Let's make sure I have that. Yes, I don't. All right. All right, so that pupper right there. You know what we gotta do, Vess? We gotta use the Mirror of Ra. You ready? Rugal held up the Mirror of Ra. Behold, the mirror reflected back the image of Princess Kaylin. That's the name that I got because of the letters that I used. Suddenly it shattered, and the enchantment was broken, freeing the princess from her furry form. Alright, Vess.
Oh, dear cousin, thou hast freed me from beyond all hope. To repay this, I offer thee loyalty and the service as the Princess of Moonbrook. Please take me with thee on thy quest.
Nice, huh?
Yeah.
Now we can check out Moonbrook, but I will say that for next time. So the reason why I went out of my way to get that Wizard's Wand, Vass, that's actually so much better than getting her the magic knife. And with the Wizard's Wand, she doesn't use it as a weapon. She uses an item to cast Fireball. So she can always cast Fireball with it. So for her, I will make sure that I will equip her with that. She can't use much armor, so you have to be very specific in what things you get it. As far as her armor is concerned, you want to get her next upgrade would be Close Hiding, is the next one that she gets. So right now at the moment, I want to sell the bamboo stick you do not need. Get rid of it as soon as you can. They give you more of a chance to use bamboo stick in the end, but also you'll notice that the princess starts with Heal More. Very potent spell. She also has a big magic pool. She just does a very, very good job with it. I'll show a battle or two, but because of her level right now, and you notice that? The song changed.
Awesome.
Yeah, for full party. I do like that, yeah, that they... Yeah. Alright. Whoa! That's a vicious party. I'm on the first thing, you know what? We're just gonna throw you right to the deep end. Okay. Rugal, Numo, Fireball. Yeah, so whenever you get, so I recommend on your playthroughs, Fast,
Yeah.
always see if you can get a Wizard Wand before you get her. And then whenever you have to attack with her, it's like this, Fast. See, I go to Item, Wizard's Wand, Magician. Yep, see? Tongues of Flame. Boom. Centipod. Numor. Kalen. Yep. Woo! Alright. This in there. Numo. Do Fireball to Centipod. And Kalen. What's his one? Centipod. Good. Yeah, it'll even get through his defense, which is nice. Oh, enemy set of churches. Rugal opened it. The leather armor. And then that's also good too because, again, I can't give her leather armor, which kind of sucks. I wish she could use it. But her next upgrade from her clothes vest would be Close Hiding. And Hamlin doesn't sell Close Hiding, unfortunately. So the only thing we can really much do right now is, just get extra gold from this. I don't need that antidote herb anymore because, again, Prince Cannock will do that. Yes. Good day, then. Because what I want to aim for next up is... if I get the broadsword, I can actually give the Prince of Cannock the chain sickle. The full plate armor. You can use that for a bit too. The Prince of Middenhall will get some better pieces of armor afterwards. The broadsword's nice. You get a big upgrade right afterwards when you visit a certain place. But for the most part, Vess, this is how the journey goes from here to the end of the game. You have a party of 3, and they each have their strengths and advantages. The princess will get a lot of variety of spells and some very good attack spells, whereas the Prince of Cannock will stay true with using offense and support spells. Oops, use the clothes. No, that's gonna happen. Fireball. Yes, be careful of Kalen's. There. Numo. Kalen. Let's try that again. Wizards 1. Better. Kalen. Worry, we gotcha. Alright, Wizards 1. Boom! Attacking with her wand won't do much, so always just make sure you use her Wizard 1 spell. I just want to get you a level VAS before we call it quits. Oh my gosh. And also now that since it's a party of 3, the game's like, okay, now we can increase the numbers. And then you're like, yeah, that's acceptable. Ooh. Ow. And then, what's one? Nice. They can sometimes drop bamboo sticks. That's one thing I remember that they can drop. Alright, congratulations, Vass. Kaylin has been promoted, well, Vass has been promoted to the next level. Your action speed went up. And you learn one new spell. And that spell, by the way, is... Sleep. That will come in very handy for you. Alright, let me get a good night's sleep, Vass. And then we'll call it here. Thank you all once again for joining me and VaStar on our Dragon Warrior Erdrick Legacy. And happy to always do it. Alright. Let me just get a save state going. Alright. Save state. Yep. And then a quick save. And there we go. Yes. So our big first quest I was able to get done, thankfully, within the time, is that I got all 3 party members. Our next quest will be to, 1, go to Moonbrook Castle, and then find out, whenever that townsfolk person said, about a cloak of wind that could help us leap and from a great distance. So that will be the next thing that we do on our agenda.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Vess, anything that's going on for tomorrow that you want to tell our viewers?
Yeah, I think I may do more Dragon Warrior 7.
Oh, really? Sweet. And then if you guys want to do as well, Wednesday I will be doing more Breath of Fire 4. Mm-hmm. Thursday, I know it's Thanksgiving, Vass, but I wouldn't mind doing some Thanksgiving Dragon Warrior 2, if you don't mind, after, once you've had your fill of turkey, because I don't think you're doing your D&D session that day, not on Thanksgiving.
No, I don't know.
I probably not. Like, a lot of people have that. Like, are you okay with me doing, like, Thanksgiving Dragon Warrior 2, like, later on when you're ready?
Maybe.
Okay.
I don't know.
And then, of course...
Depends.
Yeah, and then, of course, Friday will be Shadows of Mordor, correct?
Friday, yeah.
Yeah. And if we have some time, Undertale, y'all. Just depends on Vim's schedule. Saturday, more Discworld 2. And then Sunday, I may be finished with Final Fantasy 6, but I do need to do some grinding because I did need to show off Strago's side story and then have the final preparations ready. So we shall see where we go from there.
All right.
So take it easy, folks. And yes, Vass will be back with more Dragon Warrior 7 tomorrow. If you'd like me to do any Dragon Warrior 2 as well, give me a holler.
Okay.